Up and running. I have all my contract specifications loaded. If you guys want me to look at any... Hush. Stop that. Whenever I start the stream, this automatically starts playing, and it's very annoying. Like, I'm tempted just to close the window, but I need this window open, so... yeah. Nuisance. Anyway, if you guys want me to look at any futures contracts, specifically any of these contracts, so I can do... any of the mini futures, stock index, the following here. I can do any of these said currencies. I can do crude oil, gas, natural gas. I can do gold, copper, silver, 10-year notes, and some grains. And if everybody wants me to look at live cattle, I can do that too, but probably not. So, please. Do indulge yourself and let me look at any of these charts for you. Alrighty. Let's start with Bitcoin, yeah? Goodness gracious, we are seeing mean inversion. Tiny bit of volatility overhead here. I don't know how much farther we can run down. I know there's a hard brick wall sitting at 8,900. I don't know if we're going to go down that low, but I can define trend on lower time frames. So let's get to that. So 1 hour chart, how are we doing? You know, this actually started up as a positive expansion to the upside, and then immediately saw mean inversion, converse expansion, and trend continuation. So that actually got me. I did stop out of this pretty hard, which is good. You stop losses. Yeah, essentially this did the exact opposite of what I thought it was going to do, and I suppose that's fine. So, that's why we use risk management, guys. Anyway. Calculation took too long to execute. Let's try again. And I mean, this is timing out, so we need to go to a higher time frame, so 2 hours, I guess. And the converse expansion is going to make this weird. But we'll take a look anyway. Okay. Looks like this is timing out, but I don't really care, because this time it isn't maxed out. Our trend pivot is currently sitting at 11,000, so there's a lot of upside remaining. And we could still technically be in a downward trend. We're beyond the 3.2 standard deviation, which is, I guess, par for the course for Bitcoin volatility. Kind of not any relevant support we can trade here. Sorry. I would wait this out, guys. Okay, 5-minute re-expansion is looking like that 3.2 is holding, which is good. Right. I took along here, betting on mean inversion. The condition expired on this candle, and at that expiration we saw trend continuation to the downside. So that's pretty consistent, all things considered. So this is looking pretty messy, I'll be honest. I'm not really seeing any trades I want to take on this right now. So I'm going to wait it out. Of course, if you guys have any questions, drop them in chat, please. And I'll happily take a look for you. Suppose in the meantime, I'll take a look for a trade I want to take. Last night I traded a mean reversion. Did not work out in my favor, but that's fine. Or I traded the continuation, trend continuation, but it ended up being mean reversion instead. So, all right, what do I want to look at? Let's take a look at MNQ. Let's do it. Tick is 50 cents. That's reasonable. Okie doke. Okay, I am looking for September expiration of 2020. Got it. Beautiful. Short-term compression on the 1 minute. Let's try the 30 minute. Oh my. Looks like we're perfectly rejecting off that lock there on the 30 minute. Might be worth trying to short from like 11,600 here. You guys are quiet today. That's fine. I'll just trade. Yeah, same story here. It's fine. Do the micro CAD USD. Did I type that correctly? I did. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's start on the 4 hour and work way down. Four hour is compressionary. Support is reasonably defined. 1 hour chart, we just completed a mean reversion, so now we're seeing compression inside the CLCP. 30-minute chart is, again, short-term compression based on a CLCP inside of a mean reversion condition that is completed. Beautiful. 5 minute. Wow, there's like no implied direction. So on 5 minute, we have an even shorter term period mean reversion that's completed and now laterally trading. Yeah, okay. There's absolutely nothing we can do on this chart. Try AUD, M6A. Ooh, this could actually be breaking to the downside. Let's see. Hourly might be on resistance. No. Completed mean reversion. Slight tick to the downside, but it's not at the resistance yet. 30-minute chart. Man. Very little I'm interested in today. All right. Strike gold. It's a really quiet day. Again, just lateral mean reversion. 5-minute chart has nothing for us. No implied direction. Christ. Mini silver, QI. QI. Alright. Well, we can do crude oil. Oh, no, we can't. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to trade those. Okay. Yeah, that's why I keep contract specifications open, just in case, you know, I don't engage on a pair with $30 per tick. Jesus. I didn't sign up for that volatility. All right, any questions? What's up, Shark? Just trying to find something I actually want to trade. Oh, God, I need to be paying attention to my exchanges here. So only have access to a few. Duh. Okay. MSF we can do. Is there a more recent one? Let's find out. June? It shouldn't work. Is this just a low volume pairing? It's possible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no thanks. Stream wouldn't load for me. Did you do Bitcoin already? Check the YouTube channel. Yes. Try the mini Russell. M2K, baby, let's go. Excellent. Oh, this is interesting. What have we here? Tagging the 3.2 of the CLCP. Okay. Should be a bullish mean reversion condition that we could potentially trade here. Let's check it out. 1 hour chart. There's not a clean expansion, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, this is pretty sketchy. Because that's early re-expansion, and I don't want to touch it. Because that implies there's significant force to the downside, and I don't want to trade that. Hey, Dad Shark, what are your takes on ETH and Litecoin? Any else look promising? Yeah, we can take a look. Okay, Ethereum. Active downtrend. There's going to be a really simple trend pivot we can take a look at on the 1 hour. I'm going to do 2 hours so it's not maxed out. You know, actually, this is maxing out, so I'm just going to manually define it at 200, just convenient. Because it should be defaulted to 200. Beautiful. I think we should stall price right here, actually. Because in a mean reversion condition, right, pretty rarely you're going to see immediate price action on the downside. On the lower edge of the mean reversion condition, because typically with a bearish mean reversion condition, you don't usually go all the way down to the bottom before expiration. So when you actually do, it typically implies that this is a pretty consistent support value you can trade. It's pretty rare for it to actually form. But what you can do is, if you actually have enough downward expansion inside of a bearish mean reversion condition, it is going to generate its own mean reversion pivot. And because you have a well-defined support, and you have a well-defined mean reversion pivot, it's probably not the best way to draw that mean reversion pivot. If you want to trade the cross up there, that is a viable option. 1 hour, or let's do 15 minute, to actually get a look at this downward expansion to find the MR condition, okay? Okay, yeah, so it's really far away right now. If you want to risk it, you can try to buy right now, but just be aware it's a dangerous position. I would like to wait for confirmation personally. Let's check out FTM. That's bizarre. Yeah, looks like your mean reversion pivot already got tagged, like, really close. Wow. Oh, no, that's the CLCP there, sorry. Yeah, that's not very well defined. I guess you're directly on the mean reversion pivot. So, yeah, if you want to try to buy now, you can. Sure. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Although this wick that immediately completes mean reversion, like to the dollar, is kind of funny. It wicks straight down to the AMR condition, and like, oh, nope, just kidding, we're still up. So it looks sketchy, but you can try it if you want. Just put a stop loss below 280. I'll check Litecoin real quick. That's pretty clean, actually. Yeah, you might actually want to trade this MR pivot here if you cross it, or reshort on bounce. See how it plays in the 1 hour. Yeah, a little bit messier on the 1 hour, but that's Yeah, I wouldn't touch this. Sorry. There's this little bit of volatility overhead here, and it's giving us skewed readings. Because we're re-expanding the upward expansion, right? Because we have this upward expansion here, and this move was a sharp enough move to the downside. Like initially, this is pretty cool, right? So initially, we have this volatility overhead. This expansion here is, you know, not messing with the volatility overhead at all, and the result is a very clean and reliable pivot, right? Where we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tags on it before trend continuation, which is clean, right? But now that we've had a secondary significant expansion to the downside, we've caused the volatility overhead from the previous move to expand, giving us a sloppy pivot. So important to keep an eye on that kind of thing. FUSD, sure. I will just say that FUSD is going to be extremely derivative of just Bitcoin. It's essentially going to be Bitcoin with leverage at this time. Any high volatility periods, it's going to play like that. However, we are going to have a mean inversion pivot. Yeah, we just went straight down to mean inversion. It's really clean. So we might be bouncing off the MR pivot, which is a possibility. But I really wouldn't try anything until this downward trend has seen active MR, at which case, sure, you could re-enter your longs. All right. What do I want to look at? Oh shit, can I actually trade the NFE? I doubt it. We'll try though. MNF. MNF. Shit. If this actually loads. No, I didn't think it would. Let's take a look at the full contract specification. Hold on. It's CME. I don't have CME. Wait, I do have CME. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, it's overseas, so I guess I'm not surprised. Oh well, it was worth checking. Because I have like the price action on it just from looking on TradingView. Try the dollar index. DX. Okay, never mind. There's little I actually want to look at this point. Try Japanese yen. Oh, this might be a short op. Hold on. This could be good. Hold on. Not the strongest signal. I think I'll pass. Can we route the NASDAQ? Sure. Yeah, I looked at it earlier. I didn't really see anything I want to take. Sorry. It's just in short-term compression, and I don't think it's tradable right now. All right, let's check out OMG. Whew. Okay. Looks like we're barely... Okay, let's try the 6 hour. Interesting. Yeah, I'd say support is around 3,300. It looks pretty safe. Down to 3,000, I'd say. Well, no, I don't know if I want to consider that little tick there, so 3,300. Alrighty, any other questions, folks? It could be a resistance there. Let's line it up. Oh, that's actually confluence. Let's, we might actually be able to short this. If we see another tick up here, I might play it, but we're not there yet. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, because if we tag the 3.2 of this CLCP, I will short. Short-term bearish MR. Actually, for a 1 hour MR condition, this has been really well respected. So, volatility pop to the upside would actually be considered expansion down here. So, I would wait for the 1 minute mean reversion to the downside after touching this pivot. So we'll see how that plays out. Still feel pretty strongly about a large correction in the stock market crypto. Just curious on your thoughts now. You're running off the cliff and looking down analogy is pretty interesting. Yeah. Like, let me put it like this. Do you believe that the economy is 30% stronger than it was at the beginning of the year? The answer is no. It's an obvious no. But why is the stock market up 30% since the beginning of the year? It's because you have a hot air balloon with a massive hole in it, and we keep throwing money into the fire. All right? So that's not sustainable, so we'll crash eventually. All right, folks, that looks like it's it for today. It's been a pleasure. Keep an eye on this. This is tradable. I don't remember how to set alerts. Hold on. Maybe I can just set an alert on the line itself. Yeah, I can. Okay. Enable alerts. Home bar close. Give me the beep. I'll stick for beep. Display notification window for 5 seconds. 30 seconds. Yeah. And I'll just move it down a bit. Okay. That's going to be it for today, folks. Been a pleasure. I'll talk to you all, what? Monday? Yeah. Sounds good. Ciao.